Jacob Kirkbride, SAFC Fan TV. Away days, they are back following the lads. 2-1 win against MK Dons today. We are back. This is SAFC Fan TV. Watch this space for the interviews. SAFC Fan TV, Frankie, mate.
Yeah.
Back following the lads on an away day, a 2-1 win. Tricky at the end there, backs against the wall, but we held out in the end.
Yeah, typical style Sunderland. Press ahead, look good. Last 30 minutes, hanging on. Missed a couple of opportunities, but I think we'll come good. A couple of good signings, and then I think we'll be up the table, top of the league.
Yeah, obviously, still some gaps to fill in the team, but another goal for Ross Stewart today. He's just such a commanding presence in the box, isn't he? I mean, who needs Charlie White?
Who fucking does need Charlie White? He can stay at Wigan. We don't need him. Yeah, top player. You know, last season learning his craft. He's coming good. I think just need a little bit of support for him.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he sort of lacked today, like in terms of crosses going into the box. But as the games go on, we'll find a system and a way of playing that will accommodate, like we did White last season. But his movement off the ball is just a credit to watch. But yeah, it's just some good performances. Dan Neil back in the middle today, but we held out well. Bailey Wright coming on was excellent. I felt.
Excellent. Yeah, I think he's going to be brilliant coming off the bench. It'd be a pity to lose him. It's more than likely I think he'll go. But it's this West Ham guy's coming through.
Alves.
It seems as if he wants to do a job for us. But yeah, I think a lot of faith in Johnson now. Yeah, last season, bit iffy, but yeah, faith in Johnson.
Yeah. Frankie, go and get yourself a pint, son.
Okay, mate.
Nice, man. Solid at the end there. Backs against the wall. Nail-biting moments, but we got there. 2-1 win for the boys.
Yeah, very happy with it, to be fair. It was shaky, but considering we missed the penalty, I thought we still kept high. Fucking come on! Lads! Fucking, I'm buzzing. I'm off home. Couple points.
Yeah, just a couple.
Yeah, no, just a couple. Can't promise anything.
No.
Yeah, fucking just buzzing in general. Come on.
Yeah, it's like seeing all these fans back at an away game. We've missed it so much, haven't we?
I know, massive. Fucking, how many did we bring down today? 4,000 or something? That's close, to be fair.
Felt like a home game, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. Come on, so I'm happy. I'm off home. Good result.
Who was the man of the match today, Rafael?
I don't really have one. I thought Callum Doyle would look good at the back, though. Very good at the back, very good. And obviously, the new lad was in, Kirkin, I think.
Yeah, Cirkin at left back, very good.
So, yeah, on to next week. Who is it, Wimbledon?
Yeah, Wimbledon at home. I mean, if we can just cutting out these silly mistakes at the back, losing our concentration, but we signed the geezer Alves from West Ham yesterday. Hopefully he can make a difference. But anyway, 2 wins out of 2. Yeah, can't go wrong, man. Nice, man. Ryan, what do you make of today's game?
I think we played fantastic, to be honest with you. I mean, the last 25 minutes, we sat back, we invited the pressure, but in the end, we kept it cool. That's all we need, man.
Yeah, another goal for Ross Stewart as well. Great movement in the box. Great for winning the penalty as well. Shame Gooch couldn't take it away. If McGeady was on the pitch, he would have definitely taken it.
If McGeady had been on, he'd have scored that, but Gooch was under a lot of pressure, you know what I mean? But in the end, we saw it out. We got the 2-1.
Yeah, and I must say, that dink from Elliot Embleton to chip it over the keeper.
Absolutely ridiculous. Everyone thought he was offside. Everyone thought he was offside, but we were like, nah, he's on.
No chance. Absolutely no chance. I mean, poor performances from both linesmen on the pitch today, but was it?
No, 100%. But I mean, there were times where we weren't fantastic. It's not like we ran the game for the full 90 minutes, but I guess that's the sign of a good side when you're not playing too well to still see it out.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think's missing from this team at the moment? I mean, just the first half an hour of the game, and even on to the 60-minute mark, I thought, attacking wise, we were super, but allowing the opposition to come back into the game so easily.
I think for me, it is the problem of going for that third or fourth goal.
Yeah.
When you're one goal up, the problem that we have is that we may not carry on trying to go for the third. I mean, against Wigan at home, we went for that third up until the 85th minute, and then he brought Bailey Wright on, and we sat back. But we sat back from about the 65th minute today, and I don't think that was the best way to go.
I mean, transfer window.
We lack that urgency.
Of course, yeah. Transfer window's still open. Obviously, we signed the geezer Alves from West Ham on loan yesterday. What other positions do you feel we need to strengthen him?
If I'm perfectly honest, now that we've got a left back, I feel like we'll be all right, because the middle of the park with Embleton, and now that Embleton's come back from Blackpool, I think we're all right. I think we're pretty solid. Up front, obviously Ross Stewart's 2 goals in 2 games. You can't really complain, can you? You can't complain at all. So for me, it's just strengthening the back line, 100%.
Ryan, safe trip home, mate. SAFC Fan TV joining me now, Sam, Ethan and Ollie. Guys, How brilliant is it to be back at an away day once again following the lads?
Oh, it's great. I've missed it. It's been 18 months of just like boredom, really. You know what I mean? You run out of things to do eventually, and like you miss it big time. So it's great to be back, especially with a win. So.
Yeah, sun shining as well. Another 3 points like last week. I mean, performance I would say dropped, not as much high intensity as there was in that Wigan game, but defensively I felt like towards the end, Bailey Wright coming on, like managed to tidy up the defence really well, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely. I thought Wigan last week was really good, and then I think today it was, especially first half, until we scored, I think it kind of settled the nerves a little bit, because I was a bit shaky at the start. But
I think we need to overload it a bit more.
Yeah, let's bring in Ethan in.
Yeah,
Come on.
and
you, Ollie.
Go on then. Go on. Yeah, you can.
I think we need to overload a bit
Johnson masterclass.
more. Lee Johnson.
Do you still reckon he's the same man to take us forward, Ollie?
Lee Johnson, best manager in League One.
That's a big
Fully.
statement.
He genuinely is.
Big statement. But
Taken up to the Championship.
Ooh. Only time will tell me. It's only the second game, but no. What about you, Ethan? Just like what's that?
That's Sam.
I'm lost in too many beers today. Too many beers. But Ross Stewart, another goal. Like I said to the previous lads on, just his movement in the box, just such a credit to have.
He just provided that bit of quality that we needed today. Like Ross Stewart, he was class.
Yeah, and Pritchard as well. We got to see him coming on. Almost could have found the far corner, hit the side netting, but I reckon over time we'll see him like come into his own in that creative role.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
Talkative, aren't you? Yeah, I think Pritchard. I think obviously he's been out for a while because he didn't have much of a pre-season, did he? So I think it'll be good to see him once he gets into the full swing of things. I think because obviously at the minute maybe he's not full fitness, but obviously he got 90. He didn't get 90. He started against Port Vale, didn't he?
Yeah. Josh Hawke's coming on as well.
Yeah. Josh Hawke, he's another player, similar position, both quality players on their day. So hopefully we can see a bit more of Pritchard.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, guys, safe trip home.
Cheers, pal.
Yeah, have a good one. How are the lads? Happy days.
I didn't think we played that great, if I'm being honest. I'm taking a leaf out of Dino's book here. I felt that our two goals had an element of luck about them, in my opinion, where I think that the first one, the keeper spilled it, and Stewart happened to be in the right place, but that's his job. He's there to score goals. And the second one, I don't know what happened, even though obviously we were at the end where Embleton scored, but somehow I think did the ball deflect off one of their players, and that stopped Embleton from being offside or something.
Yeah, I think the linesman on our nearest side, he had a poor game today.
He couldn't keep up with the game very well.
Embleton, he beat the offside trap, timed his run really well. Beautiful finish over the keeper. Allowed a bit of space for Troy Parrott to hit that shot for them to get back into it, but I think we held our own. And Bailey Wright coming on to just see out the game, I thought he was excellent.
Look, everyone knows I bang on about clean sheets all the time, but if you win the game, it's not as important, really.
At this stage of the season.
At this stage, obviously we need to get into the habit of it if we can, but that's another story for another day. The Embleton goal, like I said, once we went 2-0 up, I thought, right, if we can get another one, just kill this game off. But I thought, in some respects, the Troy Parrott goal, well taken goal from him, but we probably did back off a little bit too much. But that's being hypercritical, if anything. We're not talking about it because we won the game. Obviously, missed a pen, which was pretty poor. But to be fair to the likes of Gooch and McGeady, I think have been our regular spot kick takers ever since we've come down to League One. So I'm not surprised he took it.
Geese was on the pitch, he would have taken it.
More than likely. But at the end of the day, even if you look at I thought there was an incident where Tom Flanagan, when he got a yellow card, I think it was Flanagan, when we could have arguably gone down to 10 men. Some K-Nods might feel aggrieved by that. In my opinion, rightly so. If it was the other way around, we'd be wanting it. But it's 3 points at this stage of the season. We've got to get a winning start. There's still a long way to go. It doesn't change the fact we need signings. We still need some areas of the squad we need filling. But if you keep winning games in the meantime, it gives you something to build on for future games.
Michael, have a safe trip home, man. SAFC Fan TV, Adam, how have you enjoyed today overall? Sun shining, away days are back, following the lads.
Absolutely loved it. Can't think of no better. Start off with a win. Just for me is Ross Stewart. I think he's a good player and he'll score goals. I think we just need someone with a bit more quality just up front.
Do you reckon someone to play alongside him or support him, or do you reckon as the season goes along, Ross Stewart might struggle a bit?
I can see him as a second striker. Definitely, I can see him as a second striker. Someone a bit smaller than him, a bit more technical.
How can you complain, man?
Definitely, he's right. So
it's all about opinions at the end of the day. Only 2 games in. If we don't address this now, who knows?
He scored 2 in 2 games, right? Fair play to him.
Yeah, of course.
For me, I just can't see him being like that all season. I just can't see him doing it. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, was it injuries could play a part? But, I mean, he struggled with that last season as well. But I mean, do you reckon it should go back to potential Quinn and Phillips back in the day, big man, little man, or do you reckon?
Exactly.
I don't know. Yes, down that 4-4-2. Yeah.
Nail on the head there. I think when he's playing well, he can do it on his own. But when he's not playing well, which is for me quite often, he needs someone next to him.
I mean, I sort of dislike, in terms of what we did have last, obviously Charlie White, he got 30 goals, but you have to like take into account the work rate he does off the ball. Ross Stewart, I mean, I think it's such a big upgrade, but I can tell obviously straight away like you're thinking long term, and I think that myself, being a Sunderland fan, and like the window's still open now. I think potentially we do need another striker, like just to add a bit of competition up front.
I think definitely long term he does bring that. He brings that work rate. He brings more work rate than White did.
Yeah.
However, White brings more threat, I think, than Stewart did.
It's debate. I've got to disagree there personally, but it's all about opinions, man.
Do you know what it is? It's a fucking massive debate, because on the bus coming down, it's a fucking massive debate. Everyone's probably outnumbering me. People probably like Stewart more than I'm letting on. But as a centre half, and I play centre half on Sunday, for me, I'd rather mark Stewart than White all day long.
That is a tough debate.
I think White is more dangerous than Stewart.
I mean, but he did, like, for winning that penalty that he did today. I mean, for me, White didn't do that enough last season, but at the same time, you judge a striker on scoring goals, and we've hardly seen Ross Stewart, like, if he plays the same amount of games as Charlie White in the first 2 years, injuries played a part, but then again he had less pressure last season as well.
Someone said to me, White only scores goals in the box, and I said, I only want my striker to score goals in the box.
Who cares at the end of the day, as long as he put it in?
If they're scoring goals, if he's scoring goals in the box, I just want my striker to score goals in the box. If he scores goals outside the box, what is he? Is he a CAMS? Is he left wing? Is he right wing? I want my striker to score goals inside the box. That's what I want my striker to do. Charlie White's proven. He's done it. He's fucking done it. Done it for a whole year for us.
Anyway, quick one, Ryan. Who is your man of the match today?
Man of the match for me.
It's a tough one, wasn't it?
Definitely one of the back four, I think.
Doyle once again, like last week.
Doyle, definitely for me, aye.